South Dakota FFA. Let's be alive, awake, and alert. We just honored so many FFA members that have stepped up outside of the classroom, proving that in ag education, there are no limits to what defines a classroom.
Let's keep the hype going with our keynote speaker, sponsored by Farm Credit Services of America. With more than a decade in the classroom, Chris Scheufele, otherwise known as Shoof, has developed clever intervention strategies that resolve conflict instantly. As one of the most sought-after youth speakers in America, he makes resilience education fun. He's a comedian with a license to teach, a #1 best-selling author, a certified cognitive behavioral therapy practitioner, and a lover of tacos and sushi. His entertaining and educational programs have been recognized worldwide and have earned him several awards, including Teacher of the Year. South Dakota FFA, join me in welcoming to the stage, Shoof.
Thank you, brother. South Dakota FFA, what is up, y'all? Like Tyler said, my name is Chris Scheufele, but all my friends call me Shoof. So everybody give me a what up, Shoof? Thank you so much. I was a teacher for 10 years. Everybody say, wow. And I taught the greatest subject in the world, which is... Oh, who said math? No. I taught music. Yeah. Now, hold up. Here's the thing, y'all. I got to say this. I say music is the best subject ever for 2 reasons. 1, my classes were always a ton of fun. 2, I never gave homework. Everybody give it up for the music teacher, never giving homework. Teachers, advisors. That's called pandering. But anyway, this is what I do now, man. I go all over the country. I'm in a different school, different district, like every other week. And it's so awesome to be able to pour into the next generation and give a little bit back. But I got to be honest with you. Being in front of kids and students all the time, it brings back so many memories of when I was a kid, and it kind of freaks me out a little bit, to be honest with you, because when I was a kid, when I was in school, I had a lot of problems. Like, I was kind of goofy looking. Like, when I started to grow and change, my head stayed the same size, but my nose got bigger, my ears got bigger. Y'all, I looked like Mr. Potato Head. And I know I've got this big old ski slope of a nose. I was in a school district the other week. I was like, I got this big old ski slope of a nose. This kid right down front was like, yeah, you look like Gru from the Minions. I'm like, what? But like, growing up, all the mean kids in my school, they made fun of my big nose. They made up a salute for my big nose. They'd see me coming down the hallway. They'd be like, Chris is coming. Attention. I'm like, that's so rude. I remember I got so tall so quick that my clothes couldn't keep up with me, so I had high water pants. Y'all know what high water pants are? High water pants, if you don't know, that's where you're just standing there and they come up to here, so your ankles freeze. But you got to understand, though, this was during the time where the popular style of clothes was the big, baggy, saggy, and all the guys will walk around school like, what's up, man? Teachers having flashbacks. Man, I got made fun of because I was in the school band. Anybody here in band? Oh, yeah, my band people, that's right. Now, nothing wrong with being in band. I used to teach band. Band is awesome. But the thing is, in my school growing up, being in band just meant that you got shoved in a lot of lockers. And I'm not going to lie, those were some really tough cheerleaders. Now, nothing wrong with cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are awesome. But the thing is, the cheerleaders in my school, they were tough. But they was not that bright. Like, they had this cheer, no lie. It was like, we got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit, but no IQ. So we didn't win a lot of things. Y'all, we even had cheerleaders for our cross-country runners. Yeah, make it make sense. Because what would happen was we would always host the cross-country events. So our cheerleaders, they would go find a spot and sit and wait until like 20 minutes later, it's like, they're coming. Yeah! Hashtag cheer life. Y'all don't have cheerleaders for cross country. And then the worst one, y'all, the worst one, school dances. You guys have school dances? Yeah. Here's the problem. I hated going to school dances because Shoof can't dance. Like, this is how bad of a dancer I am. The other night, I'm in my room. I got my phone propped up, YouTube on. I'm watching videos trying to learn how to do some of these dances y'all are doing now. So I'm like, all right, let me try something easy, something simple that I can learn. And I know it's a couple years old, but it was a video showing me how to, like, do this thing, whatever, the hype. Now, I had that going pretty good because I had my phone over here. I'm watching. I'm like, yeah, I got this. I kicked my son in the head. My son, he's a little guy. He's on the floor. He's building stuff with his Legos. I'm like, yeah, I got him right here. He's like, Daddy, what are you doing? I was like, I'm trying to dance, man. He's like, keep practicing, Tinkerbell. So Shoof can't dance. But the thing is, when I was a kid, I would go to school dances to hang out with a couple of friends that I did have. But when I was a kid, I would try to dance. I would do this thing kind of weird. I would bite my lower lip a little bit. So I look like a rabbit that just got hit by a car. And the mean kids, they said I had this disease. They said I had this condition. They called it the nerd boy overbite. But I didn't care. The music would be pumping like, I like to move it. I like to. And I'd be like, hey. Yes. So Shoof can't dance. We'll just put it that way. But y'all, I can laugh about some of that stuff now. But here's the thing. I just remember in high school, I wanted so bad. I saw kids like FFA and some of these other organizations, and I was like, man, I want to be so much like those kids because here's what I understood. If you were an FFA or another organization like that, I understood that you were a leader. I understood that you had something that I didn't. You had things that I could only dream of having. And here's the one thing that I understood. FFA kids, they always had two things that I wish I could have had when I was in high school. They had two things, and I'm going to tell you what those two things are. And I'm going to tell you, friends, if you work on these two things, if you have these two things, if you decide coming out of here this weekend, if you decide you want these two things, you can have them. And I'm going to tell you, if you do, it's going to set you head and shoulders above so many other people. People are going to love you. They're going to trust you. They're going to respect you. They're going to follow you. They're going to listen to you. And I'm not just talking about students. I'm talking about adults too. And the first thing is, you got to learn how to be resilient. Everybody say resilient. Oh, that's my favorite word in the entire world. Y'all got to say it again. Resilient. I love that word so much, I put it on all my clothes. Because here's what resilient people understand, friends. Resilient people understand that, you know what? I'm not perfect, but neither is anybody else. But I don't have to let my own failures, my own shortcomings, I don't have to let that destroy me. Resilient people understand that, you know what? There's just going to be some mean people every now and then. And I don't have to let their mean words, their mean behavior, I don't have to let that tear me down. I can overcome that. I can learn how to deal with those people in the proper way. Resilient people understand this. They understand that, man, life is just going to stink sometimes. But resilient people understand that life is a roller coaster. There's ups and downs and loops. But the key is you got to stay on the roller coaster and enjoy the ride and not jump off halfway through. And it really bothers me. As I travel this country and I visit schools all over the country, it bothers me so much because I watch adults, I watch teachers, I watch parents, and they look at their kids and they say, oh, just be resilient. Just be tough. Just toughen up. They tell you what to do, but they don't tell you how to do it. And resilience is a skill. It's not something you're born with. It's something you have to learn. So unlike every other adult that I've ever seen, I'm actually going to show you how to be resilient. And to do that, I need 3 volunteers. I need 3 people who don't mind coming up here, looking at the list. Let me get my big dude right here. Let me get my man right here. And let me get my dude right here. Give them a big round of applause. Bring them on up. Come on up here, gents. Come on up. Beautiful. All right, get in touch with your inner second grader. Make a line right here for me. Beautiful. All right, let me come over here. What's your name, bro?
I'm Bradley.
Bradley. And okay. You got that special someone, huh? He just turned about 4 shades of red. That was awesome. Bradley and
Jordan.
Jordan and
Brayton.
Brayton. Awesome. Now, here's the thing, y'all. What I'm about to show you, what I'm about to teach you, I didn't learn this until about 6 or 7 years ago. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm sorry. No, I didn't learn this until a couple of years ago. And I'm going to tell you this, friends. When I learned this, what I'm about to show you, when I learned this, I got so mad at every adult that had ever been in my life. Every teacher, every counselor, my parents, because none of them ever showed me what I'm about to teach you. And if I had known this, life would have been so much easier. I'd have understood myself more. I'd have understood other people more. I would have understood life more. Your emotions, they happen in an ABC pattern. I'm going to say it again. Hopefully they get it. Your emotions happen in an ABC pattern. So, Bradley, you are letter
A.
Good guess. Jordan, you are letter
B.
Good. Brayton, your letter
C.
Good. Jordan, can you do me a favor? Take 2 steps back for me. I'm going to use you in just a second. All right? So, Bradley, you are letter
A.
Good. A stands for activating event. What's that mean? It means stuff happens to you. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. Like you stub your toe. Oh. You have a bad hair day. Oh. Your bestie brings you a Starbucks. Pumpkin spice. But either way, good stuff, bad stuff. Here's a question, friends. Can you control the stuff that happens to you? Yes or no? No, you cannot. But either way, stuff happens to you. That's A. Now, the next thing that we notice, the next thing that we observe is the letter C. It'll change eventually, man. It's okay. No, I'm kidding. The letter C. C stands for your emotional consequence. That's your feelings. That's your heart. It's your emotions. So we fall into this trap. We say, oh, that person made me mad. That thing that happened to me made me sad. Because things happen so quickly. Something happens, you have an emotion. Something happens, you have an emotion. But that's not really how things work, because in between A and C is the letter B. B. All right, y'all got to part the waters here, okay? Y'all are taller than me. That's not fair. Okay. B stands for your brain. This is your brain, your belief system. This is everything you've ever been taught. This is everything you've ever experienced. This is your religious beliefs, your non-religious beliefs. This is you right here. So really the way things happen is stuff happens to you. It runs through here first, but you never notice it because it only takes a fraction of a second. And then you have an emotion. All right, scoot back over. Gents, you're going to help me illustrate this, okay? Bradley, in a second, I'm going to ask you to do something, and I need you to just do it with everything you got. Cool?
Okay.
All right. Jordan, you can be my brain. Let me come back here. Can you be a brain?
Yeah.
Okay, be a brain. Live shot of my brain right now. Huh? No. When I get to you, I'm going to narrate something. You just act out what I narrate, okay? All right? And then you're going to be my heart. Can you be a heart for me? Oh. All right, so I'm going to ask you a question. You just answer my question, okay? All right, here we go.
Idiot.
Act it out. Oh my gosh, this is the worst thing ever. I hate Bradley. I'm so triggered. I need some Starbucks and avocado toast. All right, now, if that's what my brain thinks about what happened to me, heart, how you going to be?
Sad.
You want to show it? There we go. Yeah, heart's broken. But let's flip the script a little bit.
Idiot.
Act it out. I really don't care what Bradley thinks. No, we changed a little bit. I really don't care what Bradley thinks. Oh, yeah. That word doesn't define me. His opinion of me doesn't define me. I'm gonna have a good day no matter what. Give me the snap, like. There we go. Now, if that's what my brain thinks about what happened to me, heart, how are you gonna be? Yippee! Please tell me you play football. No. Okay. Because that would just be awesome. Big bad linebacker. Yippee! Okay. What's the point, friends? What's the point? Here's the point. It's not what happens to you that determines how you feel. It's what you think about what happens to you that determines how you feel. If you think that your situation, whatever happened to you, if you think it's the worst thing ever, then of course your heart's going to be broken. If you think that I have to be perfect, if you think that everybody has to treat me a certain way, if you think that life has to go a certain way and then it doesn't happen, of course your heart's going to be broken. But if you can change the way you think just a little bit, if you can say, I would like things to go my way, I would like people to treat me nicer, I would like to do well on this, but I understand junk's just going to happen sometimes, then it doesn't matter what happens to you, your heart stays protected. Give these guys a big round of applause. Thank you, guys. It's not what happens to you that determines how you feel. It's what you think about what happens to you that determines how you feel. Friends, I'm going to tell you this. If you can control this, you can protect this. If you control this, you protect this. That's how you be resilient. Everybody say resilient. I love it. So that is step number one. You got to be resilient. Here is step number two. You got to follow the golden rule. And I know we've all been taught the golden rule since kindergarten. Treat others. Has that been banged into your skulls enough over the years? I love the golden rule. Don't get me wrong. Treat others the way you want to be treated. But I have a little problem with it. Because you see, so many people nowadays, they think the golden rule means this. They think the golden rule means I'll be nice to you, but only if you're nice to me. But if you're mean to me, I'll be mean to you. That's not the golden rule. The golden rule doesn't say treat people the same way they treat you. The golden rule says treat people the way you want to be treated. Now that's really easy. Okay, if someone's being nice to me, yeah, really easy to be nice back to them. But the challenge comes in when it's that one classmate. The challenge comes in when it's that sibling. The challenge comes in when it's that Karen at Walmart that wants to talk to a manager. But I'm telling you, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, you got to treat them the way you want to be treated. I like to say the golden rule this way, just so there's no confusion. Treat others the way you want to be treated, no matter how they treat you first. Because that means you understand there's always going to be that person. But the way you win is to treat them the way you want to be treated. I need one more volunteer. I want to show you how this works. I need one more volunteer. I need somebody who can come up here and roast me. I need somebody who can roast me. Hold on. You want to help me out? All right, give her a big round of applause. Bring her on up. All right. What is your name, my friend?
Reagan.
Reagan, where are you from?
Langford.
Okay. All right, Reagan, we're going to play a game. Super easy. On the count of three, they're going to say action. When they say action, I want you to call me an idiot. Can you do that? Mm-hmm. Okay. She's like, I can do more than that, funny boy. Okay. Call me an idiot. I'm going to try to stop you from being mean. Don't let me stop you. You can call me names. You make fun of my hair, my nose, my clothes. What are those? Make fun of whatever. Just be mean to me. Don't let me stop you. All right, on the count of three, y'all say action. 1, 2, 3.
You're an idiot.
What did you call me?
An idiot.
Girl, you better back up. You don't know me.
Well, I can see what you look like, so.
That hurts my feelings.
Well, you look like an idiot.
Haven't you ever heard of kindness?
No, but you look like an idiot, so.
Kindness, it means be nice. So you be nice to me right now. Stop calling me an idiot. Be nice to me right now.
No, I just see you for what you are, an idiot.
Reagan? Call me an idiot one more time. I'm going to get you kicked out of here. I'm going to call the cops. You're going to get arrested. You're going to go to jail. Call me an idiot one more time. Watch what happens.
I'm just speaking the truth. You're an idiot.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No.
All right, I couldn't stop Reagan. Give it up for it. Reagan, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Reagan? Let me ask you a question. You have siblings?
4.
Can we all just stop for a minute and pray for Reagan? All right, no. So, how's that work out? Are you like oldest, youngest, in the middle? You're the second oldest, so you're kind of like in the middle somewhere. Brothers, sisters?
2 brothers, 2 sisters.
Okay, so it's a good mix. Okay. So you've had practice at this before?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So, Reagan, we're going to play one more time. Same thing. They say action. Call me an idiot. You did great, by the way. I want y'all to pay attention. Reagan's going to do the same thing. I'm doing something a little bit different. All right, on the count of 3, y'all say action. 1, 2, 3.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I know. I do dumb stuff. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, that makes you an idiot.
Yep. We covered that.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome. I like the nose ring. That's really, yeah, it's working.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Well, you can say whatever you want. Just know I don't think that about you. I actually think you're pretty cool.
Oh, well, thank you.
Hope you have a good day. Everybody give it up for Reagan. Two questions, friends, 2 questions. Question number 1, which time, round 1 or 2, which time did Reagan have the most fun being mean to me, 1 or 2? Round 1, Reagan. I'm up here. Hi. Okay. Don't lie. Round 1, when I was getting upset, don't lie. It was really fun to watch me lose my mind. She's up here like, Second question, which time, 1 or 2, which time did she back off and almost start to respect me, 1 or 2? 2, why? What did I do different in round 2? I didn't get upset. Whatever she said, I didn't get upset. I stayed resilient. I decided I'm not going to get upset. 2, I treated her the way I wanted to be treated. I treated her with respect, kindness. I laughed at her jokes, whatever. It's amazing what happens. Any good leader worth following in this world, they know how to deal with difficult people. They know how to use that golden rule. They know how to treat people the way they want to be treated, no matter how that other person treats them first. So, my 2 things that I'm going to leave with you, my South Dakota friends. 1, you be resilient. You learn how to use this to protect this. Because, y'all, I'm going to tell you, whatever happens, if you can deal with it here, you win. If you let it get here, you're in trouble. You use this to protect this. You be resilient. 2, you use that golden rule. You treat people the way you want to be treated, no matter how they treat you first. Oh, wait, hang on over there. Resilience, the golden rule, 2 steps, and that's the sign for what? I'm going to tell you, friends, if you want peace in your life, if you want the respect you deserve, you follow those 2 simple steps, you will win every single time. South Dakota, can y'all do me a favor? Clap your hands 1 time. Clap your hands 2 times. Clap your hands 3 times. Can I get my second slide up on the screen? That would be awesome. There we go. Follow me on all the socials. I am at Chris in the Classroom. Give me a follow. I would love to have that. So thank you all for listening. Thank you for laughing. I hope to see a lot of y'all at the breakout tomorrow morning. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you, South Dakota. God bless you guys. Thank you.
Chris, thank you for being here with us at the 98th South Dakota FFA State Convention, for taking time to show our members that mistakes do not define us and how to treat people correctly, and that resilience can make us better. Please accept this gift as a token of our appreciation on behalf of the South Dakota FFA Association. South Dakota FFA members and guests, please help me in thanking our keynote speaker, Chris Scheufele, one more time.